As Russia continues its massive military buildup of at least 100,000 troops and heavy military equipment along its border with Ukraine, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met Friday in Geneva with his Russian counterpart, Sergey Lavrov, in another attempt to try to diffuse tensions.
This was not negotiation, but a candid exchange of concerns and ideas. I made clear to Minister Lavrov that there are certain issues and fundamental principles that the United States and our partners and allies are committed to defend. That includes those that would impede the sovereign right of the Ukrainian people to write their own future. There is no trade space there.
Blinken said the U.S. would send written answers to Moscow's security concerns, as Russia had requested, but reiterated that the U.S. and allies were prepared to impose a severe penalty if Russia moves forward with an invasion. Lavrov had this take on Friday's talks.
I cannot say whether or not we are on the right track. We will know when we get the written American answer to all the points of our proposals.
Blinken had this message for Russia.
I suggested to Minister Lavrov, as we have repeatedly, that if Russia wants to begin to convince the world that it has no aggressive intent toward Ukraine, a very good place to start would be by de-escalating, by bringing back, removing its forces from Ukraine's borders, as well as engaging in diplomacy and dialogue, which is what we did today.
Henry Hale, a political science professor at the George Washington University, told VOA the decision on whether to invade Ukraine comes down to one person, Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Well, the big problem is we don't really know what Putin wants, and the nature of Russia's political system is such that even the foreign minister of Russia may not know what it is that he is actually representing.
Hale told VOA that with the world watching, Putin is clearly engaged in brinksmanship, and that is inherently risky. Cindy Sain, VOA News.